Hey guys, DeathMog91 here, so I'm back for another review. This week we are taking on Eureka 7 Volume 1 New Wind. Now, this game I've actually beaten and the game is amazing. I will show you off some of the features once we go in. I want to show you the intro though, because it is sick. Now, this is actually not based... It's loosely based off the anime. And you guys will understand what I mean loosely in a little bit. So, usually you see Renton. But that's not Renton. And that's your main character. So, this is actually dealt in the past. Before everybody else has been born. Well, not before everybody's been born. But before a while, before a good chunk of the cast from Eureka 7 was born. So yeah, I still think this is pretty amazing that they actually went full video on all this. Well, full anime video. And yeah, the music sounds great. I actually have been tempted to play through this again. I do want to do a playthrough of this game because it was worth it. I enjoyed it back in the day. Well, not back in the day. I probably played this like a year ago. You can get the game relatively cheap. If you can find it at GameStop, it's gonna be disc only, and it's only gonna cost you $3. But expect in reality to spend anywhere from like $10 to $20 to get this game complete in box. Because depending on a day, depending on what day it is and how lucky you get, or you might just find it mixed in with the $5 games, which can happen. So if you're wondering why I didn't have the PS2 memory card set up, because I'm gonna go back through right now. Well, I'm doing a couple reviews and I'm not gonna start save anything. So this is 2000 and I think it was like 4 or 5 this came out. So yeah, for PS2 game it actually looks really good.
Someone asked, "Don't you have any dreams?" I just smile and make.
So let's see, it actually came back out in 2006.
The fact is,
it came out a year before in Japan. So it took them almost a full year to translate this and get it, do all the voice acting and whatnot, but I think it was just kind of one of those things to go through and do it all. It took some time. It's not that bad of a game.
I think riding an LFO will make me strong.
The LFO is basically the military unit. It's a lot like a Gundam in one sense, but this is their universe and not the Gundam universe. That's really the easiest way to go through. The graphics, I still think look pretty amazing for PS2. Unlike the last game I ended up reviewing. Okay, so now we got that, which is just going to be the same thing. Now, this goes by episodes, and if I remember correctly, there was... Actually, I don't even remember how many episodes there were. But this game took me about... like 10 to 15 hours to beat. So, we still have all that normal animations. It's not going to be all anime-ish. It is, but it isn't. So, yeah. Okay. Okay, so our name's Surgeon. Worry is actually the chick that we saw on the original opening. And she's been here for a while. And let me see if I remember how the hell to beat her. How to do this, because it's been a while, so. Yeah. Okay. So, we actually have 2 modes. Automatically, I go into this mode. How do you fire? Okay. Okay, so we can go through, do a physical attack, and kind of do some good damage. Okay, let's get some speed. Oh yeah, forgot about a lot of this stuff, tell you the truth. Like I said, it's been a while. The game still handles pretty well. The sequel is better. Now, I don't know. Gameplay wise, I still think this is a lot of fun. We're both kind of like right there, where we're both almost dead. Or actually, I'm almost dead. She's doing pretty well. First battle, you're not really supposed to be able to beat her, and that's actually how the battle's supposed to go. But it is possible to beat her, because I know I went through this a couple times and I actually did. So yeah, this part doesn't. It takes a while to get used to, and I'm out of practice. It's been a while. So we got this mode, and well, we got this mode that you can fight through with the elbows. You actually have a physical way to fight, and you have a waveboard mode that you can go through and fly. So the waveboard mode, think of it surfing, but you're flying. That's really the only way I can describe it, unless we somehow can go through and do this. Then you get to meet the crew. You also have a mode to control, talk to everybody, and it works out pretty well. And there's that anime crush shit, which always happens in anime. But yeah, so this is actually a really fun game. The sequel is called New Vision, which is pretty good. They did go through and update it, and it's generally better. So, if you're interested in the sequel, that's gonna run you about 10 to 15 bucks. You can buy this new for like 20 bucks right now, so if you're gonna spend the 15, you might as well just spend the 20. And they're going about 30 new for the first one, which is the one I'm reviewing. Okay, let's go ahead and see if we can go through and get some more gameplay. So, for PS2 graphics, this looks pretty well done. It was done by Bandai Namco, which, to be honest, I'm happy they formed a team. And, yeah. Oh yeah, there's definitely a lot to do in the game. But it's it's a straightforward kind of game. There's really no side missions or anything, so that's just kind of be expected. So if you're wondering how does this even link up to the anime, what's his name? Not Summers. What is it? Yeah, his name is Summers. Summers is actually Renton's father, who, if I'm not mistaken. Now, I could be mistaken. So, let's see. Yep. He's Renton's father, who ends up disappearing. And, yeah. That's just kind of interesting. Back when I was watching the anime, I always wondered what the hell happened to his father. Because they said it was some military incident that they could never get into, but, yeah. Actually, time-wise, when they released this, they went through, I think, and released it at a good time, because originally in the US, it was airing in 2005-06, so, actually, yeah, 2005, 2006, so that kind of works out. Oh, wait, no, Uh, no, I'm wrong about that. So, uh, oh, okay. So actually, I'm checking on the wiki because I've got this all pulled up. So Summer Sturgeon's is actually not Renton's father. It really doesn't have a lot to do, but I guess they made a cameo appearance in episode 45 is what the wiki says. And yeah. So let's go ahead and just continue on. So the game handles pretty well. And yeah. And it's kind of nice seeing some of the side characters. And obviously you don't have this kind of cash. And you will be using that stuff a lot. So and don't worry, you'll get cash when you need to. So it's something to look out for if you're just looking for something different. This game is definitely worth looking out for. Okay, the sensitivity is a little bit kind of off. Like, it should be better. I don't know where the hell she is, but whatever. We're done shopping. You can't actually shop, but it just kind of introduces you. That's fine. And let's go ahead and do a little bit further. The load times aren't actually too bad comparing everything that they've got to go through and load up.
Well, rookie,
So I'm not gonna complain.
Wow.
Yep.
Pookie,
The voice
you just suddenly
acting
disappeared.
doesn't
We're
seem...
looking for you.
Actually, it seems pretty good for video game. But these guys are professional voice actors for like anime usually, so
They trust you with
switching
that
over to
job
video
now?
games I don't think is that hard for them. This game gets really fun. It's actually got a really good story to this, but I'm not gonna get into the story because of the fact that if you guys want to see the story, you'll either have to wait for my Let's Play or you'll have to pick this game up for yourself. Now, I do plan on doing this, but I have a lot of games I still want to play through, and I'm still working on a couple games right now. And actually, I'm probably gonna end up doing this in the next couple months, because what I'm thinking is I'll have Naruto done by then. I'll have GTA 4 and GTA 5. I think I'm gonna end up waiting for on the PS4 when that comes out because of the fact that it's gonna be coming out for that system, for the PS4, Xbox One, and all that. Wow. Well, that's interesting. What did it come a second? GameStop actually has some good deals already. What they've got going on is, well, not really good deals, but they've got bundle editions for the PS4. So, because you're gonna buy the system, you're gonna get a game with it. Now, I'm debating if I'm gonna get the Watch Dogs or if I'm gonna get the infamous Second Sons, which I actually need to do a Let's Play of that.
Anyway,
And wait, is Second Son's gonna be? Actually, I think Second Son's coming out a little bit
No
later.
way. That's what makes them so great.
Okay, so yeah, it looks like
You sure know a lot.
the official date hasn't been released, but Infamous is probably the
Yeah,
edition I'll go
I
with.
do.
So
Those two really
I
seem to be
definitely
hitting it
look
off.
forward to a pre-order and all that.
Pookie?
And I love how the fact is they're going through and
I don't like
getting looks like PS4 with 2 DualShock controllers for 520. So that's kind of a good combo pack. I know we just got off topic of this game, but unfortunately we're on this. So the nice thing is you don't have to be you don't have to always be prepared and everything. So circle punches, which is nice because I did say that there was a fighting mode. Okay, so let's practice. Okay. Yep, you gotta go through and just time this stuff out, which ends up being really easy once you get the hang of it. So the game just takes time for you to get the hang of it. And I thought it'd been cool to be able to go through and do a just like kind of pop up and do like a 180 full jump right here, but that's as high as you can get. So yeah, the gameplay, it handles well. It just takes you time to get used to. So don't judge it at first until you've actually had the chance to go through and play it. And yeah, oh yeah, one of my favorite things to do, if I can get close enough, because you got that, which once it hits actually ends up doing some serious damage. Damn. And then you can kind of spam it. So that's it's kind of cheap, but it helps, trust me. Okay guys, so I'm gonna call this review over. I would say if you're looking for something different, definitely pick this game up, and it's definitely a worthwhile game. As long as you play it, you'll get your money's worth out of it. If your GameStop still carries PS2 games, which some of them do, but there's only like probably about 100 stores tops now in the US that carries the PS2 games for the GameStop still. I would say take a look, try to pick it up, because you can still buy it for a couple bucks and it's worth it. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed. Please remember to rate, comment, subscribe, and peace.